guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sabrina, and today's video is going to be a full face using dollar makeup. Everything on my face right now was $1 from Shop Miss A and Dollar Tree. Mostly Shop Miss A. I got a few things from Dollar Tree that I couldn't find on there, but everything was literally $1 or less. Like, I got one thing that was technically $4, but it was like a lot for the money, so technically it was like less than $1 for each thing that came in it. So even the brushes are $1. Literally every single thing I'm using is $1, even my eyelashes. I even use dollar eyelashes. But if you guys are interested in how I got this look and the struggle that I went through to get this look, make sure you keep on watching. So I have completely nothing on, not even my eyebrows. Everything I purchased is literally $1. I got pretty much everything from Shop Miss A online, shopmissa.com, and then I did get a few things from Dollar Tree just because I wanted a little more options, because a lot of the stuff on Shop Miss A was out of stock, and a lot of the things I ordered didn't even come in the color that I actually picked. So yeah, as I'm using these products, I will tell you which I got them from, but like I said, mostly everything is from Shop Miss A. So first, I'm starting off with this brow pomade. This is the Kleancolor brow pomade. I'm in the shade, doesn't say, but I'm pretty sure I just got it in the darker shade they had, which is probably dark brown. This is what it looks like. That's not really promising. I don't know if you can see, but it's like broken up a little bit in there. I am just going in with this AOA Studio E116 brush. Everything is still packaged, so I'm taking it out right now. This is a really nice eyebrow brush. It's really thin, so I feel like it can be really precise. And these brushes feel really nice, honestly. Like, these feel like Morphe brushes. So when I dip into it, a lot of product does come off the brush. I honestly want most of these things to work. Like, I will be so excited if my face ends up looking good from just using dollar eye makeup. But we are gonna try to fill in the brow. So far, so good. So if you guys saw my Makeup Revolution first impressions, you saw that I used their brow pomade, and this kind of reminds me of that. And like the texture, like it's very waxy. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it honestly just feels like I'm putting colored wax on my eyebrows. So I'm trying to pull some product forward to blend it out, which is normally how I do my brows, and it just seems like it is taking the product right off. I do also have this Santee eyebrow designer. This is in the shade black, and it's just like a brow definer type thing, or like Goof Proof from Benefit, because it has like the teardrop shape on one side and the spoolie on the other. So I'm gonna try to run this through my brow. Okay, so the pigment is definitely there. And it is definitely black. I mean, this stuff is really pigmented, but I feel like if someone tried to like touch my eyebrow, it would come right off. Because it's so waxy but like slippery feeling, I don't know. Okay, so I had to take off my left eyebrow and do it completely over again because the Kleancolor pomade under it fucked it up so bad. It was so terrible. Pigment kept falling off. It was just not happening, and anytime I tried to conceal my brows, as you can see, it left kind of like a blue cast because the pencil is black and I guess the undertone of it was blue. And so yeah, but my brows are on now. They don't look that terrible, honestly. Like, I'm not mad at them anymore, but I literally just wasted half an hour trying to fix them. So now I'm gonna move on to, I don't know, what's next? Eyes, right? So I did get a few eyeshadow palettes, and also both of the brow products are from Shop Miss A. So Miss A, get better brow products. Thank you. I got this little guy. It is the Santee Professional Eyeshadow, and it's just a bunch of shimmer shades. I saw Laura Lee use this in her dollar store video, and the eyeshadows actually came out really, really nice, so that's why I got that one. I got this Princessa Matte Color Collection. It's so deceiving. On online, it looks literally so much bigger than this, and this is not the color scheme I picked. They sent me the wrong one, but I'm gonna use the orange and red shade in this palette, I think. And also from Shop Miss A, I got this LA Colors eyeshadow palette. And the last eyeshadow thing I got was from LA Colors as well, and I got this from Dollar Tree. So the eyeshadow brush collection that Miss A had didn't come with a blending brush. It literally had every other brush except for a blending eye brush. So at Dollar Tree, I did get these two Wet n Wild crease brushes, even though I already have these and they were $1 when I bought them. But I bought them just to prove that I did get them from the dollar store and I'm using them for this video. So first, I'm going to go in with the LA Colors Matte Eyeshadow Palette, and I'm going to take this top right shade. It's like this pretty beige color. And I'm going to attempt to buff this in my crease. I can't stop staring at my eyebrows, they look so terrible. So there is pigment in the shadows. Not a lot, but it's getting there. I really don't know what eye look I'm doing. It has to be kind of a warm toned look because the lipstick that I got was in the wrong color and they sent me like this bright red liquid lipstick, so gotta match that so I don't look crazy because I do actually have somewhere to go after this, unfortunately. There is a lot of fallout with this eyeshadow palette, but I mean, it's $1, so what can you really do? I'm also going to take one of these crappy little sponges that comes with the palette and go in with this left shade, the brow bone color, and try to cover up this concealer because the concealer was also pretty chalky, which I didn't even know concealers could be chalky, but that's what it is. So I'm going to try to cover that up a little bit, make it look a little bit better. Shop Miss A also carries e.l.f. a few of their products, so I got this blending brush from there, and it's more of like a dense blending brush for like precision in your crease, so that's what I'm going to use that for. I can get it out. So I'm going to go in with this top orange shade from this Princessa palette, taking a generous amount on my brush, and try to point this directly in my crease. Nothing's really showing up. Now I'm going to try this dark brown shade from the LA Colors palette and try to focus that in here instead. So far the eyes don't look too bad, honestly, like they really don't look that bad. So this LA Colors quad is a yes from me. The pigment is there. It's like a little patchy, like just a little bit. Next, I'm going to attempt to go in with this red shade from their Princessa palette. That same e.l.f. brush. Okay, so the shadow is a lot better than the orange one from this palette. I'm just depositing the color first in my crease and my outer V, and then I'm going to blend it out. It's more so blending away, but that's okay because at least it's actually blending out. I'll just add some more shadow. I'm having to build up the color a lot for it to be nice and blended and at the pigmentation that I want, but this entire thing, it comes with 7, 8, 9, 10 shadows technically. Like, can you really complain? All I can say is thank God for these Wet n Wild blending brushes because I don't know how I would have done this. So now I'm going to attempt to cut my crease with this AOA concealer. I'm really trying here, you guys. I really am. So far, I'm really not mad at this. Like, this actually looks pretty good. I don't think I've ever done a look like this. So I might have to do one later with, like, better products. But I really like how this is going so far. And I'm just setting this concealer with that brow bone shade from the LA Girls Quad eyeshadow. Like, this red shade turned out so good. And it's honestly really hard to make red eyeshadow shades. I'm honestly so proud of myself right now. Like, this looks really good so far. But I'm taking this LA Colors eyeshadow palette and using that gold shade. Okay. The shimmers are a little chalky, but it's doing the job. It's really hard when you have nails to apply eyeshadow with your finger, but I'm doing the best I can here. I'm just going back in with the red shade and kind of diffusing this around the edges a little bit so the line isn't too harsh. Next I'm going to attempt to do a winged eyeliner, and I'm using the LA Colors Ultimate Liquid Eyeliner. It looks like this. I got this off the Shop Miss AA website. Okay, so the applicator is just like a hard tip, so that's not exciting at all. This seems to be drying down to a shiny finish, which I'm not particularly a fan of. So I think I did okay on the wing liner. I did clean it up a little bit with concealer on one side, but honestly, I'm still pretty proud of myself. I am taking this volume mascara from Amuse. In this gray packaging. It's got has a huge wand, kind of like the Better Than Sex / Perversion wand. It does seem to be curling them a little bit actually, which is surprising because my eyelashes don't really curl for shit, so I do have 2 sets of eyelashes here. Yes, I know, I am actually using dollar eyelashes. Amazing, right? I have this Carol one and the number 805, and I have these Posh lashes. So I did get little trimming scissors for the lashes off Shop Miss A too. They were literally $1, and they actually work pretty nice. I've been using them lately, and I like them. So I'm probably gonna use these Posh eyelashes. Ugh, they look so fake. Like, these cheapo lashes look so fake and weird. I don't like them. So this mascara actually made it really easy to blend my lashes into the fake ones, surprisingly, which I did not expect at all. So now finally we're gonna move on to the face, and for primer I'm using this AOA Wonder Skin Mattifying Primer. I tried this on my hand and it really just feels like a moisturizer. Like the consistency, it smells really, really good. Like pomegranate or something. I have 2 foundations I'm going to use today, and I have the Amuse 3-in-1 foundation stick and the Amuse liquid foundation. So I'm just going to squirt this all over my face. I feel like this probably has no coverage. And I'm also going to, oh my god, that has nothing. This is too light for me. Wow, this is literally nothing. But to blend this in, I'm using my AOA Wonder Blender. I also got this cute little thing to hold the blender, so I'm going to start using that. But it looks like a Real Technique sponge, the way it's slanted, and like the Tarte sponge. And it's pretty dense, but it's not like overly dense. Like, this is a lot better than the pure one that came in the BoxyCharm in April. So I read the reviews on it and people said they liked it. Oh my god, this foundation. Oh my god. Oh my god. Y'all. Do you guys see this right now? I'm literally just swirling it around because nothing's happening. I mean, it's blending it out, but it's literally just blending away on my face. A lot of product comes out of the foundation bottle, but it's literally not doing anything. But I'm gonna go in with the F15 brush and see if maybe the sponge has something to do with it. I'm gonna do my hardest here. I look insane right now. Oh my god. So I just had to remove everything that was on my face because it was balling up really, really bad. It was separating. My face started to itch. So, and I never really react to makeup like that. So I had to take it off because I was not risking messing up my face for this video and that shitty dollar foundation. So I'm just going in with another foundation and we're gonna pretend that it cost $1. Okay, I feel a lot better now. I'm gonna go in with the AOA concealer that we use to conceal the brows. I'm gonna do one eye at a time because this did dry pretty fast when I was trying to conceal my eyebrows. God, the texture is so weird. So far the concealer seems okay on my face. I haven't set it yet. So hopefully nothing happens when I do that. But it's blending out good. The coverage is pretty good. So now to set my face and contour, I'm using the Love Me, I think? Love Me Makeover Essentials Contour Kit. It looks like this. This was actually $6. I think it was $6 or $4. But there are 6 shades in here, so technically either everything was $1 or less than $1. It actually comes with a pretty nice mirror and it comes with 6 shades here and a brush. I think I'm actually going to use this yellowish banana shade and the lighter shade next to it to set under my eyes, and I'm going to use this brush. There's a lot of kickback, but I kind of actually want that to sort of bake under here. So my under eyes are definitely creasing, but you know, that's okay. I'm gonna put some eyeshadow on my lower lash line in a minute, so not a big deal. But I am opening this Color Mates Powder foundation. It comes with the shittiest sponge I've ever seen in my life. This is not even, what? It looks like styrofoam. I got this from Dollar Tree. This is in the shade Cheru Beige, I think? Rose Beige? Feels okay. It's very sheer, which is fine because I just want to set my face. And I'm taking the AOA Studio F12 brush. I'm just taking a generous amount on my brush. I'm just patting that all over the parts that were not concealed. Feels nice. It really isn't adding any coverage. It is really just setting my makeup, which is exactly what I want. So now to contour and bronze, I'm going to take these 2 shades on the outer parts and mix those together. And I'm using the AOA Studio brush. This is the F11. It's this big fan brush. Okay. Okay, so the pigment is definitely there. Oh man, let's try to blend this out with the other powder brush. These powders are just not that blendable, like at all. Like I'm trying really freaking hard here. How did everyone else have such a good outcome with their dollar makeup? Because, like, besides my eye makeup, this is turning out fucking terrible. Now on my lower lash line, I'm going to take the red shade that I've been putting in my crease and basically all over my eye and put that on my lower lash line. This is honestly a really good brush. I'm going to start using this now that I have it. Now I'm just going to go in with the mascara and put some mascara on my bottom lashes. For blush, I'm going to be using this Amuse Blush and Highlight Duo Kit. I'm taking this color. I have a feeling these are going to be pigmented, so. Ooh, that's actually a nice color. That is not bad at all. So for highlight, I'm using the AOA Studio Highlighter. This is in the shade Spectrum. This is looking super powdery. Let's try it with that gold that was in the blush duo. Okay, that's a lot better. Might be super gold, but that's better than this highlighter. So I didn't get any setting spray because they did not have a $1 setting spray, and the only setting spray they had was I think like $4, so I made sure I got strictly everything that was $1. But lastly, for lips, I have the long lasting ultra matte lip gloss. This is from celavi? I don't know, but it is this bright red. I swatched it the other day. It actually wasn't that bad of a color, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this on. Like, the pigment is definitely there. Alright guys, this is the finished look. Overall, it doesn't look terrible. Like, I'm not that mad at it. Like, it could have gone a lot worse. If I didn't change my foundation, this would not look like this. I would have looked so much worse. The lipstick dried down like completely. Like, there is literally no transfer at all, which is really nice. The color actually came out pretty good. It was really patchy at first putting it on because it takes a minute to dry, but once it dries, you can layer it, and yeah, the color is really not that bad. Except for the smell. The smell's like a little too much for me. So I'm gonna start from the beginning. Besides that, the brow pomade, terrible. The brow definer pencil was okay. My brows look a little weird. They look a little too boxy, but that's all right. The concealer wasn't bad. It dried a little too fast. The consistency was kind of weird, but if you blend it as soon as you put it on, it's not terrible. The eyeshadows were honestly really good. Like, overall, eyeshadow looks amazing. Like, I'm honestly gonna do a look like this in a tutorial later on, most likely, because I really like how it came out. The brushes were amazing. All of the brushes that I used were really, really good, especially the AOA ones were good. The Wet n Wild one was great. And this e.l.f. brush, I don't know why, but I really, really like this e.l.f. brush. Like, this is a really good blending brush. The lashes aren't bad. They don't look too fake. Like they look obviously fake, but not like overwhelmingly fake like some dollar lashes do, so I'm not mad at that. This foundation is so bad. So bad. This foundation is so bad. I never want to see this again. Like, I'm throwing this straight in the trash as soon as this video is done. I hate this. This literally started to make my face itch. Like, I've never had that happen in my entire life. And this foundation really just blended away. I used it to fix around my eyebrow area, but this didn't really do anything for me. The mascara wasn't bad, honestly. It wasn't terrible. Would I use it again? Sure. Would I buy it again? No, because I don't really care for it, but I mean, it's just a mascara. The liquid eyeliner wasn't bad, but once it dries, it's kind of hard to layer because it will kind of flake, so you have to be really careful doing that. The face primer felt okay. I don't really know what it's gonna do later on. Hopefully it doesn't break apart around my nose. That's like my biggest thing. I hate when that happens. This Color Maze powder would have been a lot better if it wasn't so pink toned. Like, I'm more of a yellow toned person. Like, when I get foundations and powders, I normally veer towards the yellow shades, but this was really, really pink, hence the rosy beige. But it wasn't bad. It did set my makeup okay. The contour kit, which is like on the floor, I don't want to go get it, that actually worked pretty well. Let's see. The highlighter shades worked really well. They were very pigmented. They did set under my eyes really well. The contour shades, however, they didn't mix well together and they were very patchy. I had to work it for a long time, which you guys saw. But other than that, I mean, it wasn't the worst thing I've ever used. Actually, it might be the worst thing ever. This blush, though, is honestly really pretty. I didn't think it would show up that good, but I actually really like that. The highlighter was way too like gold, so gold that it had like a green undertone, but it wasn't terrible. I kind of covered it with the AOA highlighter on top. This is not really pigmented unless you put it on top of something else. I mean, it's pigmented on your hand, which is weird, but on your face, it's not really that pigmented. This blender isn't that bad. It's really not that bad. It's better than the Pure Sponge for sure. I'll probably use it again, but I don't know. It's like a iffy thing for me. But yeah, you guys, I think I went over everything. Overall, my face looks okay. I'm not that mad at it. It could have gone a lot worse. At first, I was really scared because I kept putting things on and it was not coming together, but thankfully I look all right. I'm probably gonna change my lipstick color because I am going somewhere and this is a little too much. Like, I thought it would match the eyes, but I mean, it's like kind of pushing it. And my blush, it's a lot of rosy tones right now. If you guys enjoyed this, if you enjoyed my struggle on trying to use this dollar makeup, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below. Maybe you've used some of these products, you liked them or hated them. Please let me know, and also subscribe before you leave if you haven't already. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.